Hi, I'm Kemar McInnes, animator and brand manager at the Jamaica Animation Nation Network. For this video, we will be looking at how to combine audio clips using Audacity and open source software. At the end of this instructional video, you should be able to download Audacity, import audio clips into Audacity, select and cut audio in Audacity, rearrange audio clips, apply audio effects to audio files, record audio using Audacity, and finally, export audio to different audio formats. Let's have a look at the employability skills that are highlighted in this video. You will be learning how to use the appropriate technology, how to solve problems pertaining to this particular topic, think critically, work efficiently, pay attention to details, as well as plan and organize your activities. Now, Audacity is a free software for editing audio. The first thing we'll do is open up our web browser. Then go to the address bar and type audacityteam.org. So AUDACITYTEAM.org and press enter. Now here we are at the Audacity website. Let's navigate to the downloads page. If we look on the main menus here, we'll see download. For me, I'm using Windows, so I'll click on Windows. Next is selecting the correct version for your operating system. Usually the latest version is the one at the top. Right here it says Audacity 2.3.0 installer, and that is the one that we want. So if I click on this right here, it will take me directly to the downloads page. Now here we see a bunch of different options. Now the one that we want is the one at the top that says Audacity Windows Installer. So let me click on that one, and immediately it will begin to download.
Another way to download Audacity is by going to sourceforge.net. So we go sourceforge.net, and right here on the website inside the search bar, we type AUDACITY, so type Audacity, and from the list select Audacity, and it will automatically take us to the downloads page. And right here where it says download highlighted in green, left click on that and it will begin to download after this countdown right here. And here we have the file downloaded. So this is just another way of downloading Audacity.
With the file downloaded, click on the Audacity icon to execute the file. The first window that we'll see is this right here. Select English, then click OK. Click Next, and please make sure you read this right here. So after you've read it, then click Next. Click Next. Create a desktop shortcut. Sure. Next. Then click on Install. Please make sure you read the entire document. Once you've read all of the license agreement, then click Next and click Finish. Now, the first thing that we'll learn how to do is how to import audio files into Audacity. To import audio files into Audacity, first go to File, Import, and click on Audio. Then search for the audio file that you want, and once you've found the file, you left click on the audio file, then click on Open, and the file will be imported into Audacity. Now that we're at the end of section 1, let's review. What is Audacity? What are the 2 valid websites to download Audacity? Why is it important to read the license agreement before downloading software? How can you identify and download the correct version of the Audacity software? Now, with the audio file imported, we can now play the track. And to do so, simply click on this green button right here. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys are already familiar with these icons because you can pretty much find them on any audio device today. So here we have pause, of course play, stop, move backwards, and move forward. This button right here allows you to record your own audio inside of Audacity, which we'll get into further down in the video. Now let's say that you wanted to cut a piece of this audio file. All you'd have to do is left click and drag over the area that you want to cut and go to edit and cut, and it will remove that area that you have highlighted. So to do that again, just left click and drag. Doesn't matter if you left click and drag from the left or to the right, right? As long as you select the area that you want to cut, then you go to edit and cut. Now let's say you accidentally cut out a portion of the audio file that you did not want to cut. All you'd have to do is simply click Ctrl and Z, and you can continue pressing Ctrl Z until you get back all of the area that you want. So let's say that's not the portion that I wanted. I would simply click Ctrl and Z to get back the first piece that I cut. So when you make a cut on any audio file inside of Audacity, you can pretty much paste that portion of the file anywhere on the timeline. So let me just demonstrate that. So let's say I should cut this portion right here. So let me just left click and select, go to edit and cut, edit, cut. I can pretty much paste it anywhere on the audio file or anywhere within this space right here. So let's say I wanted it at the end of this audio file. I would simply left click, then go to edit and paste. And the portion that I cut from here is now pasted at the end. I can also paste it on its own layer. So if I should click in this, if I should left click inside this empty space right here and click edit and paste, it would be pasted on its own layer. So let me just play this and see what it sounds like. Okay, so obviously this is not the beginning of the track, so it's all jumbled together. But you can pretty much cut and paste it wherever you want on the timeline. So let's say I didn't want this right here, I could just select it again and edit, cut, and come right here and paste it right here. So you can pretty much imagine the possibilities, right, just from cutting and pasting. Now let's talk about mute and soloing layers or audio files. Now if we look right here, we see mute and solo. Mute is pretty much just muting the track so you can't hear it when you play it. So if I should click on mute and click play, you wouldn't hear any audio from the file. Now solo is what you would use if you have more than one audio files within the same Audacity setup file. Now solo is what you'd use when you have more than one tracks. So let me just demonstrate how that would work. So let me unmute this by clicking mute and import another audio file by going to File, Import, Audio, and just click another audio file and click Open. So now we have two audio files, and if I should play this, they would both play at the same time, right? And so what you can do is mute one of these tracks. So let's say I mute this one, I can play this one. Okay, or I can mute this one and unmute this one and play. Okay, now Now if I didn't want to mute these tracks, I could just simply solo the tracks, which pretty much means you are working on one particular track and it wouldn't be concerned with the other track. So if I click solo here, as you can see, this would mute. So I'm only focused on this track, and if I click it here, okay, it would switch and this would be muted and I would only be focused on this track. So inside of Audacity, we have these things called effects, which you can apply to any track to enhance that track. So if let me just remove one of these tracks right here, and to remove any track from the timeline, you just click on the X icon. So let me click on the X to remove that track and go to effects. And right here we see a long list of effects. Now, of course, we can't go into all of these, right? But I'll just show you how 2 of these effects work. So for this demonstration, I'll show you how to, for example, change the speed of this track. So right now it's playing pretty normally, but I can actually extend the speed or decrease the speed. So if I should click on the change speed effect, right, we would see no audio selected, select the audio strip, select the audio for change speed. Okay, so I did not select the audio. So left click and drag over the entire audio, then click effect and click on change speed. Right, so you have to select the track before you can apply the effect. Now right here we see a bunch of different numbers. So basically if you bring it to the left, it would extend the track, so it would be longer, and if you move it to the right, it would decrease the track, so the time it takes to play would be shorter. So you can actually preview before you click OK. So let's preview this. So the track sounds skewed, obviously, because it's moving much faster than normal. So let's listen to how it sounds normally. So let's cancel that and listen to how it sounds normally by clicking play. That's how it sounds. So let's go back to effect, change speed, and let's listen to that again. Back to, it sounds really warped, and I can basically get about the normal sound by bringing this tab right into the middle and click preview. But yeah, so you can speed up the track or slow it down by moving to the left or to the right. And I'll basically speed it up just for the demonstration purposes. So I bring it all the way to the right and click on OK. And with that applied, as we can see, the entire track gets condensed because the track is now sped up. So if I should play this, I'm pretty sure you probably won't hear any of the words in the track. Yeah, so you can pretty much get some really funny effects by applying the speed effect, or changing the speed pretty much. Okay, so let me undo that. Now let us look on another effect. Let's try the reverse effect. So with this effect you can pretty much reverse the track. So the beginning would be here and the end would be here. So what I just did, I just applied it. So if you didn't see that, let me press Ctrl and Z to undo and go to effects and click on reverse, and it pretty much applies automatically. And if I should play by clicking here, okay, so you could pretty much mess around with all these other effects right here. Okay, so that's pretty much how you would go about using effects. Now the final thing that I'm going to show you is how to export. To export, you go to File, Export, then select one of these options right here. Whether you want to export as an MP3, WAV, or OGG. I'm just going to select WAV. Then you'd select the folder that you want to save the file in. And right here, it gives you the option to rename, so you can rename it to whatever you want. So let's say masterpiece. And you just leave this option selected right here and click on save, and you would be presented with this window right here. Every single setting is already set. You don't need to mess with this area right here. All you would need to do is click on OK, and it would render out your audio clip. And once you go to that location where you saved it, you can play the audio file from there. You can transfer it to a thumb drive. You can upload it to the internet, do whatever you want with that audio file. And that's pretty much it for this section. We've come to the end of section 2. Let's review. How do you import audio into Audacity? How do you play, pause, and stop audio? How do you find and apply effects? How do you reposition audio strips when there are more than one? What are the mute and solo options used for? How do you export audio to MP3 and WAV file formats? So the final thing that I'll show you is how to record your own audio inside of Audacity. And to record audio inside of Audacity, the first thing you need to do is get yourself a microphone. Now, you don't need any special microphone. All you need is a microphone with a USB adapter that can be plugged into any computer. So you can get one of those headsets with the microphone attached, or a standalone microphone, as long as it has a USB connector that can be plugged into the USB port on your computer. Now, right now I'm using a laptop. So for me, I have a built-in microphone inside the laptop, as well as I have a external mic that is plugged into the laptop. So if we click right here next to the microphone, we'll see a list of every single recording device that is plugged into your computer. So simply look for the name of your microphone. And for me, my microphone is called Microphone AT2020 USB. So click on that, and that would pretty much tell Audacity to use that particular microphone. Okay? So with that selected, I can now do my recordings. To begin recording, all you would have to do is click on this red button right here, and it will begin to record your audio. So let me just demonstrate that. So if I should click this button right here, if I speak now, it would record what I'm saying. And when I'm finished recording, just click on the stop button. So as you can see, it just recorded every single thing that I just said. So if I should play back, if I should click here, click play, if I speak now, it would record what I'm saying. And when I'm finished recording, just click on the stop button. So yeah, so it's pretty much very easy to record audio inside of Audacity. Now, of course, you can import your instrumentals, record your audio inside of Audacity, and export it, and you'll have yourself a final track. Section 3. Recording audio in Audacity. Let's review. What are two types of microphones that can be used with Audacity? How do you install a microphone? How do you configure the microphone to be used with Audacity? How do you record using a microphone in Audacity? Thanks for watching this video on editing clips in Audacity. I hope that you learned 1. How to download Audacity, 2. How to navigate and edit audio in Audacity, and 3. How to record audio in Audacity. See you guys next time.